Michael Wilkes. Sam Lacavera. And Gary Thayer. Enjoy the show.
He's doing it already. Good morning, Browns fans, and welcome to the Bearded Browns podcast. This is a special edition Saturday show, the Browns Morning Brew. Today, we do have a special show. One, we're going to talk about the Browns versus the Bears, obviously. That's coming up tomorrow. But we also do have a special guest. You guys may have seen him all over the place, Logan Bruce, with his Fast Car Browns parody.
Yes.
That is number one on the charts right now. He's actually the voice of the land right now. That's the way I'm going to take that, because everything he speaks in the song is true. He's going to be on a show today. He's going to play it live. He's doing it live. You guys know that saying as well. We got a lot to talk about today, guys. It's going to be a hell of a game tomorrow. Negative 30 wind chills. I'm not going. I would never go.
I heard that there's. Go ahead, Gary.
I was say tomorrow's one of those games that we always brag about as happening in Cleveland, but it's not here.
Yeah, they said there's fans selling tickets because it's so cold they don't even want to go to the game. Which I mean, it happens, but it's going to be cold down there, man. That ball's going to be like a brick, So
as crappy as our team is right now, you guys still got to come here and join us. We were voted number one Cleveland sports podcast. So at least something's going well in Cleveland for us, right?
That's right.
We got it. As hard as it is to do this all the time and keep it running, especially all year. I mean, it's tough to do, but we all enjoy doing it. We're our Browns. We're just guys talking Browns football. And that's what we're about, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Browns.
There's one champion in Cleveland, and you're watching them right now.
Yes, I like that too. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring in the man of the hour, Logan Bruce. Logan, what is up, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, how you doing, Logan?
Good. How are you?
Joining us.
Good.
Yeah,
just trying to keep warm this morning.
Yeah, that's what most of us had our winter hats on
Sam?
inside Cleveland.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Logan. Did you just really slurp on live?
Oh,
there's a mute button, bro. You know that, right?
I'm sorry, bro. I was trying to get them little marshmallows off the top before they melt, man. My bad. I'm sorry, Logan.
If you suck too hard, you'll choke.
Calm bad.
Down.
Sorry, guys.
I was trying to talk over it, but it just kept getting louder.
Sorry, look. Last time it was ice. I mean, I screw up a lot. I get yelled at a lot. So
here we go. Oh man,
sorry,
off to
Mike.
a good start.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Logan.
Thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
If you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and give yourself a
go
shout
ahead.
out there.
Yeah. So I am a Browns fan from Amherst, Ohio, like 30 minutes west of Cleveland. I live in Lakewood now, so a little bit closer to Browns Stadium for now. Well, I guess either way, when they move it, I'll still be closer. But season ticket holder. Fortunately, unfortunately, we can talk about that in a little bit, I guess. But I've been doing music for a little over 10 years now. And we were joking right before the show. Again, I actually, when you guys were trying to get me on yesterday, I was at the studio, but spending thousands of hours, thousands of dollars in the studio. I come home from the Browns game last week, and I'll play it here in a little bit, but wrote this little Fast Car parody song because the game was just, we lost to the Titans. And after all of the stuff I've been through, all of the time I put it in music, the Fast Car Browns parody is the one that went viral. So I mean, if nothing else for this season, then the Browns made that happen. So,
right. That'll be your catalyst, man. Yeah. I've actually went on there, Logan. We have a mutual friend of ours. I'm going to give him a shout. He kind of linked us up. Mr. Rick Amador, if you're out there, man, I want to appreciate you getting us together with Logan. Me and Rick go way back, like them Cadillac seats, me and Rick's brother, Bob and Rick and the whole family and Dano. The Ortiz and Amador family. Man. So he's like, he posted it. I seen it and I'm like, this is great. I'm like, you know what? This is awesome. And I text Rick, I go, do you know this guy personally? He's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, I got to get him on the show, man. You got to get this guy. Let's get it going. And we tried, and I wanted to get it while it's fresh. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to postpone the next weekend. I said, we got to get him. We got to get Logan on here right now, man. Keep it fresh. So, and if they didn't know, now they're going to know, brother. So,
no, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, we'll maybe be back next week after we lose to the Bears.
Yeah. All right. I was
gonna cover or something. Yeah,
I was going to ask you that if there's going to be more parodies coming because of how the season.
I don't know if you guys checked out some of my other music. I don't do like much happy stuff. Maybe it's because I'm a Browns season ticket holder. But if they win, I don't know what I'll do. But losing, it's pretty easy to write the song after they lose. But the happy songs I'm unfamiliar with. So
well, I went on your page. I sent you a Facebook friend request. You accepted. I went on your page. I went back. I looked at it a little bit. I seen Marion L. Steele. I knew it was Amherst area. I talked to you years ago. I put the roof on, some of the new additions on there. I tore off roof over there. So familiar with Amherst. And I mentioned the one song
he's outside your house right now. Your Wi-Fi code just got changed. He wants to know what's going on there.
I'm in the window. No, but I heard the one song you were talking about, and if you don't mind, I'll touch upon it a little bit. It was about sobriety, and it was about Five Corners, and it's Amherst. I'm like, so I thought that was pretty cool, man. So I went back, like I said, not just at the parody. I want to see more, so I'm interested, man. I like
I appreciate it. I think that might be the crazy, like that. Yeah. So I guess long story short, I've been sober like a little over 9 years now. The most impressive part about that is that I attend the Browns games on a regular basis and have to watch them 100% sober.
It's tough.
Oh man,
it's crazy, man. It's
crazy. Yeah.
So I started my journey after the Green Bay game, and I'm going to tell you a funny story about the Green Bay game. I left at that 4-minute mark and missed all the greatness.
We left our seats, so we're like in the 300 sections, like right underneath one of the scoreboards. But on the way out of the stadium, there's a bridge that we can stand like in one of the corners of the stadium. We left
That's
early.
Where I was at.
Really?
Yep.
So yeah, you might have walked. If you went all the way out, we walked. Like I was like, you know what? Maybe something will happen. Let's stand on the bridge and watch for a second. And then
I was the southwest corner. That's where I was at.
Yep. So it was like I don't even know what the hell happened at the end of that. Like how they. I mean, I remember it, but it was like, dude, like that. This is the game that we win. And then fast forward 8 weeks to the Titans game.
Yeah, tough. What a tough game. Oh man, it's always tough being a Browns fan, man. I was bicentennial, baby. I was born in 76. I didn't have a choice in what team I wanted to pick. If you came out, you were a healthy baby boy, you're breathing, you're a Browns fan. It's just how it worked. And I've seen some good, but I've seen a lot of bad. But that's my team, man. And I'm not a bandwagon guy. I refuse to do that. So go Browns always, even in the worst times. So
Yep. Next year's our year.
Yeah, I'm hoping, man. We seen that next year phrase makes my face almost hurt when I say it anymore. It's like, I don't know how many times I can keep saying it, but you'll have that.
Sam's so mad because his social security number is 7 and he caught a pass from Otto Graham.
I did get called a pussy by Bob Golick once. Let's not forget that. That was a great moment in sports.
I was a famous one on the podcast today. Yeah.
I got to meet Bernie. It's been a cool journey here, man. I've got to meet some guys. I got to interview Felix Wright, man. I mean, it's great, man. I got to meet Mike Pruitt, Greg Pruitt. It's been an awesome journey, man.
Yeah. Gary, do you have any questions for Logan?
No, man, I'm just really excited to hear the song. Angel just commented in. He says, "What's up with all the winter hats? Is it warmer by Gary?" And I just paid my heating bill and I wanted to brag. So
you also have like the thickest beard, so maybe that's what it is.
That might be, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's thickest beard.
I don't know. Yeah, Angel's got the thickest beard. Like maybe not. I don't know.
No, I think Angel's got the thickest beard, but Angel's not here today. But he's
Gary's probably got the Gary's probably got the thickest hair on top of his head. That's
Yeah.
probably what he's got going for him there. He's got that.
I've also got the most. You know, I've got the most insulation too.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, sponsored by Rogaine. Anyways, guys, we're gonna get into some of the Browns history and facts. And Logan, again, I appreciate you joining us, man. And feel free to stay with us the whole show if you want, man. We usually try to go about an hour-ish. But
I need some therapy, so I got to get all this shit off my chest.
There we go, man.
Why we do this?
Yeah,
And we're all wearing the winter hats because Logan was wearing his winter hat in the video that made him go viral as well. So we thought it was fitting. But anyways, did you guys know that this game has only happened 17 times since 1951?
Yeah, that's
Browns
crazy.
played the Bears.
And I think I seen something too, Mike. They said during the 70s we only matched up with them once during that decade, which was kind of crazy.
when was their big? Was the 80s also like there? It was like the 80s Bears, right? Like the Ditka.
Oh yeah,
all that was in the 80s.
Yeah, that was their big heavy defense.
And then we had brothers too. The two top defensive lineman brothers at the same time. We had Michael Dean Perry and Refrigerator Perry in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you had we had the refrigerator. They had the refrigerator, and then we had the McDonald's sandwich.
Yeah. Hey, and I liked them on that goal line. Sometimes they'd feed him that ball, man. He'd bounce in there, man. Both brothers were pretty good at had an
for sure, man. And then you would take the Cleveland and you would put it in the refrigerator for the next day.
Yeah.
The MDP.
Yeah. But looking good for the Browns, not really. The Browns do lead the series 11-7. It's not looking good though for the more recent games. The Bears are 3-2 in the last 5 meetings. The last time the Browns beat the Bears was December 17th in 2023. We won that game 20-17. Last time Bears beat the Browns was December 24th, 2017, and they whooped our ass 20-3.
Good for them scoring 3 points.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, they got home field advantage tomorrow, and
what's
gonna be
probably the
windy.
worst, ugliest stadium in the league?
I don't think so. I don't think it's an ugly stadium.
Have you been there?
No, I've seen it on Madden though. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, it's the worst. So they took it's a spaceship, man. The old Soldier Field is basically a they weren't able to tear it down because of how old it is. It's a historical building. So they gutted it and then built a spaceship inside of it. So if you pull up to it, people in Cleveland would not be happy to have Soldier Field in Cleveland.
We're not happy to have anything in Cleveland. So
That's true.
You better watch out, dude. Haslam's painted the narrative that we have the ugliest stadium in the league.
Yeah, we will be happy as soon as that dome starts getting erected in Brook Park.
What do you think of the dome, Logan?
Huh? What's that?
What do you think of the dome coming to Brook Park?
I don't know. I love where the stadium's at right now, but after watching the Browns lose to the Titans when it was 15 degrees outside, it's just like I'd rather just do it inside. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the history of the old, like where the stadium's at and everything, but I mean the new stadium's going to be sweet. It'll just suck to drive there and everything that goes along with it.
Yeah, I thought I was always like football's got to be played outside, gridiron type guy, old school football guy. But you look at our track record. Does the weather really help us? Not really. So, and I think I've always said it. I'll say it again. I think that part of that land is cursed. I think maybe if we get out of there and we start something fresh, and in Brook Park. It's not that far away from Cleveland, 15 minutes. It's by all circuits of highway. I think maybe we can get that little hex off of us, and then maybe we can go ahead and move on and have bigger and brighter days coming. So,
gentlemen, it's built on a landfill. It's built on a landfill in a river or a lake, whatever that part of the water is over there. It's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I am, especially to smell my breath right now. But it's not supposed to be there. It's sinking. That stadium needs to go.
Yeah.
You're right. We need to get rid of whatever curse is down there. It's time to go.
I mean, also the water catches on fire right by the stadium, so we gotta watch out.
The burning river. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And as we all, and it seems like too, like the younger generations here too are, it's more acceptable to be a Steelers fan when you're from Cleveland. So like for us, it's happening. And so, with for us older guys, as our like blood and skin gets thinner, we definitely need the heat to go watch the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to, I quote, Haslam Heights. It's going to be Haslam Heights over there. I'm looking forward to the new dome and things, inception.
Are you going to pay the new PSLs, Logan?
I don't know. It's like, what did he even say about like the regular season? He made some comment about like the regular season prices, like just the regular tickets were going to be some outrageous number he quoted.
I think like $200 is going to be your average single game ticket
that's
price.
what it was. My thought, like, because we've talked about getting rid of the seats, and obviously that's like, I don't know, I feel like you're throwing in the towel when that happens. I probably want to hold on and then try to at least go to that first season at the stadium, watch them go 5-12, whatever it is, and then say, okay, I don't want to take this money anymore. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how things work out, man. And I would like to, I'm gonna have to come out of pocket, but I definitely want to be down there in the dome, especially if it's middle of December, sitting down there and in a t-shirt. Let's go. I'm ready, man. I'm just ready.
Well, at least Logan has some faith. He said 5-12 next year. So hey, guys, let's take whatever we can at this point.
Next year's 12-5. In a few years, we'll be back to 5-12. We'll have we have our like one good season every few years to keep us alive, and then it collapses.
Yeah. I just wanted this season. I said, can we get more than 3 games, please? That's all I said in the beginning. I'm like, what do you want the record to be? I said more than 3 games. That's all I was going to leave it at. If we ended up being on the positive side of things, or even at 500 game, I'm cool. But more than 3, So
if we end the season with 3 games, you're going to eat a steak on the show next time.
Yeah. Well, if we get 4 games, I don't know. I'll go outside in my skivvies and do a snow angel in the middle of my front yard. Freak the neighbors.
We will not post that.
That's what I'm like. Hopefully they don't win another game then.
I'm gonna hit a few more things, and then we could have Logan play the song, the voice of the land. That's what you're gonna be called from now on. I'm making that stick.
I hope so. Yeah.
Right on, man.
So back to the Bears, guys. The all-time average score in games between the Bears and the Browns is 17.3 to 18.48 in favor of our beloved Cleveland Browns. And the longest winning streak that the Browns has had against the Bears is 5. The Bears have beat us 6 times in a row throughout history. And as it stands right now, the Bears are currently the 7th seed in the NFC.
Which is interesting because they were like the 2 seed before their loss last week, which shows how close the NFC is right now.
Yeah, it's a tight race over there.
Yeah, 1 game, and you're jumping between the 2 and 7. So this game is really important for the Bears. So whereas for the Browns, it could be a throwaway. We're out of it here. We're not going to be facing a Bears team that is going to be taking us lightly. The Bears need to win this game.
When you say the Bears, you gotta say the Bears. The Bears.
Da Bears.
Yeah. The Bears.
Da Bears.
Yeah, but the Bears, they do have to win this game. I think it's definitely going to be interesting too because they got a quarterback there that I was definitely interested to see what happened with this year, especially with the Brown situation. I thought he was definitely going to be a guy. He was a guy that I was going to be interested in if, depending on what happened here, and if the Bears gave up on him after this year, especially with some of the reports that were going on with, how he may or may not have wanted to be there. But it looks like they're turning it around there in Chicago, and he might be the long-term answer for the Bears.
Yeah. You watch some of I don't like if you guys have seen any even the highlights on social media and stuff. Like some of the plays he makes are just the way he moves around, and we'll see it I guess tomorrow. Dude has a cannon for an arm. Some of the stuff he does, it's just okay, this guy physically has what it takes to be very, very good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's the nail polish. That could be a thing.
Right.
That's it. Angel said that I was going to say something. Angel touched on it. The Browns can play spoiler every week at this point. They can make it tough for teams to get higher seeds. And I say this all the time because we know as Browns fans, like I said, it just happened to the Titans. Okay. We lost that game. All right. And then you turn around and you beat a team like the Bears, or they'll beat a team like the Bills out of nowhere. Some fluke will happen in the game, and you beat the teams with that are in higher seeds, you know. So anything's possible. It's you know, any given Sunday, we all know that.
Yeah.
So before you play this, Logan, I want you to tell everybody where they could find you at, your socials and all that, and tell us really what drove you to record this song and make epicness in Cleveland once again.
Yeah. Okay, so socials is all the same. It's Logan Bruce Music. I've been fortunate enough, like on Facebook, I have like a little over like 140,000 followers there. So that's like the primary thing. But I've been really grateful for the song a lot because I've been struggling like on Instagram, and it's just like so competitive with music on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. So this song kind of blowing up on there has been huge. Even what's his like the celebrity chef Michael Simon has like he commented on the video.
Nice.
Yeah, so actually he commented on it. He's like one of the most famous chefs in the world. And then yesterday somebody who just won the TV show Worst Cooks in America also commented on it. So we're kind of like hitting on both sides of the spectrum there, like the really good chefs and then somebody who just won a show for being shitty.
Nice.
Nice.
How was that? I didn't get a chance to ask you. So the ESPN Cleveland, did they contact you, or how did that work out?
So they say on the clip, like Rizzo and Goldhammer, they played it and they said that I sent it to them. I didn't. I just woke up one morning and somebody like had messaged me on Facebook and was like, dude, that was awesome seeing you on ESPN this morning. And I was like, I mean, I don't know if we can swear on here, but what the hell? I don't know what happened, but I think somebody shared it on like McNeil, if you guys know him. He's like big on Twitter. I think a big Twitter shared it, and then like they saw it and just stole it. But they mentioned my name, so that was cool, I guess.
Right. Wake up and then you're like, wow, okay, I guess this is where it's at. So
a star is born in Cleveland.
Yeah. So this is the second time I've ever played this song. I got home from the game on Sunday, couldn't feel my fingers, didn't know what the hell happened. Stopped at a market and got some eggnog because that's all I can drink anymore. Had some eggnog to deal with the loss. And I was like, I got to get this out somehow. Like we just lost. The Titans had one win, and what the hell just happened? We went for two twice. And this song happened.
Right on.
We have a trash team. I have season tickets and it ain't fair. Maybe we could go for two and use the Wildcats so we won't make it there. Any team is better. Move over Tennessee cause we're trying to lose. Maybe we'll win something. We need a quarterback so we're drafting two. I remember when we were driving down the field, throwing so fast I thought I was drunk. Had the wind right there before us. All we needed to win was Shador's right shoulder. So why did we go for two when we should have went for the tie? Now we lost the game that we should have won. So I don't know. I think that's better than the original.
Hey, that's good stuff, man. I love that. When we should have went for the tie, and I'm like, that hit me, man. I was like, that is perfect, man.
It was like, I don't even know if it was like divine intervention or what it was, but I like it was Jim Brown from the grave just sending me these lyrics. But it was like, man. It took me like 30 seconds to write it, another minute to record it. I posted it, and it was the biggest thing that's ever happened to my music, which is kind of fucked up, but also pretty cool.
Hey, you know what I said, man? This if things happen in weird ways and things always happen for a reason, I'm a firm believer in that. That might be your catalyst for everybody else to see the rest of your library of songs, man. And like I said, I went and checked out some of your other songs. You are a talent. You know, me and Mike are musicians. I was playing guitar since I was 9. Me and Mike were in a band together. Our intro music for Tuesday, that's us. That's our intro. So yeah, we're fellow musicians too, man. And I like what I hear, man, on both spectrums.
Yeah,
Thank
and I play skin flute, so I have a good appreciation for what you do.
I was gonna say, well, what about Gary? Why is Gary here then? Yeah.
Oh man.
That's great.
Yeah, I just beat on wooden cylinders. That's what I do.
Perfect. It works.
Mhm.
It does work.
Yeah.
But man, thank you, Logan. That was awesome. And I will send you that as well for sure. That was
thanks.
good stuff. Good stuff.
So we'll try
Thanks,
to,
Cleveland.
I guess try to just lean into the Cleveland sports stuff, Brown stuff, and do one of those every week. Again, if we win, I don't know what I'll do because like writing a happy one feels weird.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, maybe even we'll talk about doing some music together or something after this too.
There you go,
For
man.
sure.
Yeah.
I got an idea for a concept. If we do win, we'll do that. What's his name? Pharaoh. Cause I'm happy. And then you can go with that,
bro.
man. You know what I'm saying? Because we finally won a game. I'll help you. Right, bro. Let's go.
It'll be our fourth
We'll do a
win, and you'll be doing the whatever you said, the naked snow angel. We can
Yeah.
use that is the social media.
Right.
And there will not be a song. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get into a little bit of Brown stuff here. We got the injuries, of course, leading up to this week is kind of bad because it seems like the whole offensive line is kind of out. And this is brought to you guys by Bearded Bastards Barbecue Sauce. Use our code Bearded15 for 15% off your order. It's Christmas time. Got some great stocking stuffers, stuff, some barbecue sauce in there, some hot sauce. He's got honey. Now I got coffee as well. So check them out. But yeah, we're gonna get into Browns injuries here. I'm not going to do Chicago's Bears injuries this week because I really don't give a shit. So, yeah, that's the way I'm putting that. But yeah, you got Joe Batonio questionable. Aiden Huntington is out. Graham is questionable. Sampson is out. Postage is on IR now. Collins is injury reserve, and Zinter is questionable, which I don't think we've seen Zinter at all this year. But you're going to have to see him today since you got nobody left, really, right?
Yeah, man. It's tough. This is going to be the backup line, man. So my thing is we got all the backups in. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that nobody else gets injured because then I don't know. I didn't look it up and I didn't want to. I'm hoping it don't go that route. Who's up next? You know, there's always a next man up, but it's like you said, man, it's going to look scary, man. With these guys out here, you know, Cam Robertson, Zach Zinter, Whippler, Jenkins, and KT Livingston. So, hey, man, they're all there for a reason. I'm just hoping that they can do their job, protect Shador, get some holes open. Because if you don't know, Bears' rushing defense is worse in the NFL. So, one of the worst.
25th, I believe. Yeah, 25th.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, and Sam, for side note, Sam will be on the IR if you ever choose ice again on the show. Just
so don't do ice, but I can slip my marsh. I can slurp on my hot cocoa and mush. Oh, okay, sorry. All right, my bad.
So yeah, the offensive line is obviously been a huge factor for us all year. Injuries riddled the offensive line. Not only that, they've had poor play all year, protecting the quarterback.
So everybody keeps saying that the offensive line has had poor play all year, right? And then you hear some people talk about, well, it's not, it's not poor play.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse. It's
right.
Poor play.
I'm not talking about it's poor. Whether you talk about it's the court, it could be the quarterback. Last week you have Shador Sanders up there, and the offensive line didn't necessarily look as bad when you had a quarterback that was, playing well. So, can a good quarterback make up for bad offensive line play?
Well,
getting rid of the ball quick. Yeah, that's about it.
Well, my thing too is, like I said, I'm hoping that we can get this run game going. I'm trying to see where I had it in my notes about the Bears and against the run. They're not good at it. So, yeah, so we kind of got that going for us. But like I said, we're going to have the backups up front. So we'll have to see how that works, man.
And even some of the guys that are hurt were the backups at the start of the year. It's
crazy. Yeah.
The thing that it's just kind of off topic, but like the one, like when we talk about this stuff, like the thing that haunts me is like the Jedrick Wills picking, like that. It was like I don't think he's on a team right now.
He's not.
And it was like I don't know if I'd rather have him back on the team. Like maybe I don't know.
You said there was no cussing on the show. That's a cuss word. Jedrick Wills not allowed to say that. We're gonna get banned now.
What did he make his business decision last year? Now he's just not in business anymore.
He made a great.
We're still paying him though.
He lined his pockets up and didn't have to play. So hats off to him and his agent. So
yeah,
we are actually still
the guy that won like the award for winning best tackle that year, and Tristan Wirfs. That would have made too much sense.
Yeah. Hey, I want to touch up. Quick comment. Angel, our other guy on the show, Angel Ortiz, Bearded Browns, wants to know who is Logan's favorite all-time Brown. Get that since I just seen that.
Oh man, I have tried to keep this one under wraps. Well, first,
O.J. Simpson.
This might be worse. First, it's Peyton Hillis. I'll say that. That it was the 1 year we got him on the cover of Madden. Enough said. But I was not gonna. But I am a Wolverines fan, so Braylon Edwards.
Gary, shut up.
Yeah.
Gary, shut your face. Don't.
He
move.
also. So this
no, he's not a Michigan. He just hates Ohio State.
Oh, love it, Gary.
No. All right, Logan. It was nice meeting you, buddy. I'll see you next year.
No, so that's kind of been the whole thing. Is like I've wanted to like talk Cleveland and all this stuff, but I'm like, well, what if everybody finds out that I don't like Ohio State? That being said, I think that being a Michigan fan and a fan of the Browns is just infinitely worse. Like, there's one good team in Ohio, and I like for whatever it's because Charles Woodson growing up. Like, I found out that he was from Fremont, Ohio, like 20 minutes from where I grew up. So that's why I like him. But Braylon Edwards, Mason Graham now, like just the Michigan guys, Jabril Peppers even. But it's a very unpopular answer, I know.
Yeah, I washed it away. Once these guys get here and they're a dog, I wash that off. So
you're like the one person though in the whole city of Cleveland that washes it away.
No,
everybody. You're not, dude. Braylon Edwards. Braylon Edwards was here set. Braylon Edwards was sitting here setting before he was dropping passes. He was sitting here setting records, being an All-Pro, and people were attacking him in CBS because he was a Wolverine. And let me tell you something else about Ohio State fans, since we're going to go on this crap. Mendoza, somehow he's going to end up being drafted here, right? And because he beat Ohio State this year, he's going to have a hell of a time being a Brown next year if we end up with him, because the insane Ohio State fans are going to make his life miserable around here because he beat Ohio State this year. Ohio State fans suck, dude.
I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have even said it. I should have just said Bernie Kosar or some shit.
Yeah, there we go, Bernie.
Braylon, I guess we'll stop the Michigan-Ohio State stuff, but Braylon did get in a fight with LeBron. Like his friend, do you guys remember that in like 05 or 06? Like that was stupid. He shouldn't have gotten in a fight with LeBron James. Like, you can't do that in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And he was also very vocal about, like, from the time he was here, he would say, like, they don't like me because I'm from Michigan. Like, well, now they definitely won't. Like, he also wouldn't be quiet about it either. So there was
and then you got Mason Graham, who's here, who's like killing it. He's like a big reason why I'm going to morning dump you, Joshua. So I'm going to take a morning dump on you, bro. And then you got Mason Graham, who's here. He's a big reason why, Garrett's having the year that he's having right now. And then everybody in Cleveland, I don't know, man. I don't know if he's having a good year.
Not everybody, dude. You're talking
get
about
out of here.
7 people.
Get out of here, dude.
You guys are
7 people, yeah, and 5 of them are part of the Bearded Browns podcast.
I feel like everybody likes Graham, right? I don't want to argue.
I guarantee you, there's an Ohio State fan. There's Ohio State fans out there that went and paid good money to get them a Mason Graham jersey as he's out here producing.
Listen,
once they start producing, they don't care where you're from, man. They want to win games.
I was excited for Zach Zinter. I had high hopes for Zach Zinter.
That's why I think for the most part, like, people can throw it aside. Like, I hope we draft Carnell Tate next year. Like, that'd be cool. I don't know, but also if any of you guys can be a head coach, by the way, in college football, we're looking for one.
Well, there hasn't been a college football scandal like this since the last Michigan scandal, right?
That coach took cheating to a whole new level.
Yeah, this is the second cheating one. We actually got
So can we finally put an asterisk on Michigan? I mean,
well,
As long as you don't,
I mean, or
can
does
you come
he
up with
put it
another
back?
word?
He won on that first deal of the on the field cheating, but whatever. But I'm not going to go there. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to stop talking.
Yeah,
All
what did
right.
Angel say? He said Braylon and Jerry. Yeah, Jerry Judy reminds me a lot of Braylon. If like you just get rid of the touchdown aspect that Braylon used to have, like he would score. But Jerry Judy last week had that big play that was huge.
Oh, at the front flip, the somersault.
That
into
was
the
so.
freaking
Yeah,
end zone?
that was in the end zone we were in, and we saw him like slowing down at the 5, and I'm like, he's gonna do some stupid shit and fumble the ball
Again.
Yeah, again, and it was just like, bro, just if you have 20 drops this year, just run into the end zone.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No time for showboating, man. Just get up, get that touchdown. Let's go, man. You know, you got a touchdown. Great. You know, I hate to
Sorry
say
about
it.
it. I didn't even mean to bring up Michigan.
I hate to say this.
No,
when
you're
that
good,
dude
man.
did a
You're
flip, and then when that dude did a flip, 'cause I'm so disgusted with this dude. When that dude did a flip, I said, I want to see both his ankles go. Sorry.
Said, though, we have like Cedric
Don't
Tillman.
Next man up.
Yeah, don't we have enough money on the IR, bro?
Yeah. Well, I don't care. I'll pay. I'll help pay for that.
I mean, you don't celebrate like that after your first touchdown on week 14. That's just it looked
Ridiculous.
ignorant, dude. It was dumb.
It's
Ridiculous.
the worst team in the league. It's just like, I don't know. Ryan Day said it after they beat Michigan. Like, you win with humility. Like, just you scored. That's great. You haven't scored all year, so just shut up and run into the end zone.
And
Absolutely.
here you are bringing up Michigan in.
Dude, I've been like so focused on music. I have all this Brown stuff just sitting inside boiling for the
There
last
you go. And this
10
is
weeks.
the place to get it out.
And then, yeah, like our coach, you know, may or may not have slept with one of his staff members and gotten her pregnant. So that's just been sitting in there for a few days now. And I guess
Tell me, Logan, what's your plan B?
Plan B.
Sorry.
There's
go
nothing I can say. I cannot respond to that question.
No comment. No comment at this time. No comment.
No comment. Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. Rick Commodore says Logan Bruce.
Rick, what's up?
All right, man, guys, let's get into the offensive game plan. Brought to you by
Shador!
Doug White, Allstate Insurance Agency. Call Doug White for your free quote today. They actually did save me $60 a month, so give them a call, see what they can do for you. Guys, Sanders last week had an amazing game, broke records, which is awesome for us as a Cleveland Browns fan base. But again, you still walk away with a loss. Threw for 364 yards, 3 touchdown passes, 1 rushing, and 1 pick with a 97.7 rate. Is that legendary for you guys? What? Is that legendary?
That was great, man. I'd love to see it. And, you know, typical Browns thing that happens now is the defense has been playing pretty stellar all season, and they just needed the offense to help out. And then you get a game like this against the worst team in the NFL, and the defense shits the bed on the run. And it's just like, we just can't always put it. Yeah, Tony Pollard. He went buck nuts on us, man. He opened it up. He's still running through their nightmares right now. All the Browns defense. He's running in their nightmares. And we're coming up against some good running backs, decent running backs here, and with the Bears too. I mean, Swift ain't no joke. He's good.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, but you know what though? With what the defense did though, man, throughout the year, all they did was they just ventured back to the mean. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they shit the bed. The head coach shit the bed.
Well, I'm saying their defense though, Gary. I mean, we gave up that defense. I want to say that defense, that's the worst game they played this season, and that cost us a win because our offense finally started putting up points, and our defense could not stop these guys. And that cost us the game.
Our head coach cost us the win. Going into a wildcat, taking your quarterback off the field, taking our quarterback off the field and going for 2 in a situation that you don't go for 2.
We don't give up.
Second time we had to, but the first one, it was like, I think you just kick the extra point.
Yeah.
And then if your balls are still swollen after the second touchdown, then you go for the win. Then
there it is. There it is.
Right.
But you don't back yourself into a corner like that.
Yeah.
Right. We wouldn't have had to go for any of these 2-point conversions if the defense showed up and stopped the run. They wouldn't have the points they have. That's the point I'm getting at.
But I get it.
You know
The defense has been the only one that showed up all year long.
Yeah.
So the
defense,
defense,
and it's typical Browns. So what happens? Offense does stellar. and then the defense doesn't show up.
Yeah, what's it look like when they both do well? Like, are there? I see there.
Yeah, can we please see that before the season's over?
Yeah, so somebody from Chicago, like they're a decent team this year. Tell us what it's like when both sides or the special teams, even like I don't even want to bring that might be worse than bringing Michigan up. But
horrible. You are correct, sir.
Yeah,
And that's the thing. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say you mentioned like you started off by saying what's the offensive game plan, and I don't like the Stefanski do those. Do we go into these games with a game plan? I don't.
There's no adjustments at the half. We know that clear as day. Unfortunately, I did make we made a reel about it actually, where I told Chad, defense wins championships in the beginning of the year, and the Browns have definitely proven that wrong. Yeah. You got to score 20 points at least to possibly win a game, right? I mean,
yeah, it was like those Buccaneers, like when they had like back in the day. Well, not back in the day, but like when they had Mike Allstott and like Jeff Garcia might have been their QB, or I can't remember who, but like their defense was so great, but the offense was competent. It was like they'd at least put up 20 a game. Like it wasn't anything crazy, but
the Brad Johnson years.
Brad Johnson, yeah. Sorry,
yeah.
Brad Johnson. When they had Keyshawn and or Derek Brooks on defense, those guys. That was, I don't know. It's just crazy. And I get what you're saying, Sam. Like it was just the one game that the offense you can look at it either way. The one game the offense does well, the defense doesn't play well, or it was like the one game that the defense like might need the offense to step up. More like they just didn't step up.
Yeah, then you got to revert back to what Gary said though, because like you said, you should have went for the tie. We should have did that. I don't know why. It boggles my mind, and then I'm just like.
I didn't think that we were actively tanking, like that teams would actively tank. And I have the season tickets with my brother, and I was telling him after the game, like that is the first time like I've wondered like if it was like from the top down, like Haslam, like it doesn't matter if we win type thing. And Stefanski just said, screw it, like we'll just be rich. Like I don't know. It was the first time it was actually like skeptical that we might be throwing the season.
Well, the thing too is when they go into that Wildcat and stuff, you got all rookies out there. There's a lot of rookies. These are all new guys, man. They know football, but this NFL is faster paced. They all know that. There's adjustments that have to be made. At the end of the day, they are football players. But, what game was it when we ran? Was it against the Raiders? We kept Shador out. We let Junkins run in twice. I believe it was the Raiders. I might be wrong. I'm not perfect. But people start catching on to that. You don't even have to be a great defense. The Titans were like, well, they're in a Wildcat. Look out for Junkins. Key in on them. It's so predictable. It's so freaking. I think that was botched. I think that I don't even think he was supposed to throw the ball. I think it got botched. It looked like a botched play, and then because if he's running backwards, it wasn't supposed to be a throw. He had already dropped back a couple steps and let it go. And I don't even want to break the play down, but it looked like a botched play. But we don't need to be getting fancy and tricky. We can't. And like you said, the kid was on fire. Sanders was on fire. Why would you not keep him in there and then let him do his thing? He was cooking. Let him keep cooking, man. I don't even want to get on Kevin.
And real quick, I don't know if we've ever banned a commenter before, but I'm proposing we ban Jason Puck 4580 for suggesting that we trade for Tua.
I mean, like 3 weeks ago, that would have like been an okay comment, I guess. But now Shador actually like showed up and did something.
Yeah.
Somebody comment above it saying, "Who do we hate more, the Steelers or the Ravens?"
And then I'm also banning Angel as well.
Yeah, me and Angel. Angel still. I watched him yesterday night, and he brought up some points for Kevin. He's still advocating for Kevin. I just can't do it no more. I look at wins, losses. I don't want to hear about, well, he never got a chance to really develop a quarterback. How many more losing seasons are we going to go with this guy? I can't do it no more. I don't even want to get into this Kevin shit again because I'll start ranting. Next thing you know, it's an hour in.
That brings me up to
Logan's got stuff to do today, damn it.
Listen, that baseball guy, 619, texting us from his mom's basement. You guys have a rough life born into this team, and then 3 poop emojis. At least we got a real fan base. San Diego Padre guy.
Padres fan? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Logan.
Yeah. Listen, our fan base is so. Listen, our fan.
We love the algorithm. Keep it up, buddy. Thanks.
Yeah, listen. Let me tell you something about our fan base, San Diego guy. Our teams in Cleveland, let me tell you something, okay? We've had the Rams move from Cleveland. We've had the Browns move from Cleveland. So we've had our teams move twice from Cleveland. How many times did the Chargers move? Only once. So don't come here talking about our fan base, okay?
Yeah, and the Guardians payroll is probably about 20% of what San Diego's is, and we had the same amount of World Series last year.
Yeah. And where's your basketball team?
Yeah. The weather, we wouldn't need a dome if we were in San Diego. I'll give them that.
Yeah. And your weather's great, and your women are really good looking, and you have dolphins in your water.
Yeah, when's the last time their river caught on fire? Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're on fire.
Yeah, you losers.
Yes,
Losers.
stupid.
This show has gotten out of hand, and I love it.
Hey, what we
We're
do,
going to
man.
try to get back into it, guys.
Yeah.
Chicago secondary, not good.
No.
Gave up 11.4 yards per carry. So look for Sanders pulling off chunk plays, big plays. Jordan Love threw for 234 yards against him last week with 3 touchdowns. He did throw a pick as well. Chicago's given up 25.8 points per game, and that is 25th in the NFL. So we have something to look forward to with the offense. The passing game, depending on the weather, there's a possibility Shador could have another badass game, and I am looking forward to it. But we'll get into score predictions in a little bit here as well.
Like I said, like you just touched on it, their secondary is not very good. So there's opportunities there. Their run defense isn't very good, but like I said, we got a backup line. We got to see how those guys are able to pull through. I'm just hoping. Last week we had a lot of good. Speaking of Junkins and Sampson, real quick, they had some good catches out the backfield. Maybe we can get some of that generated and start pushing that ball.
Samson's out this week, right?
I don't think he was out.
Samson is out.
Is he out?
Yeah.
And Ford's out too. I know that's with a shoulder. Oh, who's the backup kid? I didn't write it down.
You know who we should go after is Nick Chubb. I wish Nick Chubb was on the Browns.
We all do, man. I almost wore my Chubb jersey today just because.
I tried to, and I don't fit in it anymore. I used to 2 years ago, it fit perfectly. I think the jersey's getting smaller. It's not me getting better or anything.
Oh man. And then we got, so with that being said, could Judy be affected this game? Last week he had 5 targets with 3 receptions, 76 yards, a stupid flip into the end zone. Again, I don't want to melt on that thing there, but it was ignorant, and I don't want to see that again. I don't think this whole offense should be celebrating anything. I did, Gary. I don't think this offense should be celebrating anything. You get a first down, you get up and you go back and make another play happen. You don't celebrate. You don't get up and point first down because that's your first of the year.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. Move along.
Well, Tillman's out, right? So it's going to Judy is going to have to do, well, he doesn't have to, but he would be the one to do something.
That's a bummer for Tillman because Tillman's had a good year coming back from the other injury, and it just
that was a bummer.
He actually records. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say anything, but he doesn't release the music, but he records at the studio that I go to. Okay. I think it's just like a side thing that he does to like stay off of football all the time. But so it's kind of sucks seeing him with those concussions. Always, it's like his 3rd one, I think, since he's come into the league.
Yeah, man, it was hard to see him go through this again with the concussions, man.
Taunting over, it was taunting him, wasn't he, when he was down?
Yeah,
that was pretty messed up.
Yeah. But like last week, man, Shador really spread the ball around. I really liked that. And my guy Harold Houdini Jr. is just he's tearing it up, man. He had his first 100-yard game. 11 targets, 8 receptions. And a TD. What can you say about it? It's like his favorite. He's been a favorite target no matter who's been throwing the ball so far this season. So I want to keep seeing him keep improving and doing what he does. So come on, Harold Fannin.
Yeah, I agree. Harold Fannin seems to be one of the elite tight ends, not only in the league, but on this team for absolutely positively sure going to be taking care of stuff because David Njoku's out. Knee injury. I don't know, man.
He hasn't been targeted at all this. Like, it's weird. Like you hardly see him until last week, and then he got hurt on that same play.
Yeah, the same knee again. The thing about Fannin too is you don't necessarily have to have him in that tight. You can spread him out. I want to see that. I want to see him get in motion. I want to see him kick out, man, as a wide out, and then see what he can do out there. Because I know he can produce things, man. So
put him at full, like just move him. It seems like he could play fullback, which isn't like a huge thing in the NFL anymore. But like that would be a good 2-point conversion look. Put Fannin at the fullback, and you don't know what he's going to do. You could run it, block, pass it to him.
And the thing too is, we're getting him working on his blocking. He's a pretty good blocker, I think. But like you said, Logan, put him in the fullback spot. We need all the help we can get with our backup line. So maybe running some of that fullback to get bigger holes opened up for Junkins. He's a utility guy, man. I love him.
It's going to be tough making holes open with the offensive line this week, but hopefully, could QJ have a game this week? Can he? I mean, screens have worked. Run game, not so much last week against the Titans, which was crazy to see that. But again, it has to go with the offensive line.
Yeah.
Dylan Sampson had 6 targets with 5 receptions for 64 yards last week. That was great. Now he's injured. Bears' run defense has not been good as well, so we could use that to our advantage. There's a huge advantage there.
Yeah.
Especially with the weather, I think we're going to be running more. I'm so sick of when you see 8 to 10 guys in the box. Like you're going to run it up the middle. Come on. I'm so sick of being predictable. The run game.
You said it, Mike. Bears defense is not good. They're 27th in rush yards. They give up about 132 yards a game, and their yards of carry, they're ranked 31st. I mean, they're getting ran on. So we do have that, but like I said, we have to see how, like we are all talking about, we have to see how this line, how these backups play, man.
If it's that cold, it's like the passing game. You can pass in it for sure, but the running game has to be there. If you can't feel your hands and you can't grip the ball, you got to be able to run.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of hand warmers and hands in pockets, man. They got to protect them hands. The receivers need to do that. The quarterback, obviously. I've been seeing these guys now. They are. I think Angel texted us during the one game. He thought that he goes, "Oh no, Shador's got something on his shoulder," but they're keeping heat. It's a heat, like a heating pad. So we keep them guys warmed up. It ain't like it was back in the day, man. Them guys were going to the sidelines, smoking a cigarette and freezing out there. And you know what I'm saying? So now they're out there. There's a lot of heaters. There's things to keep them guys warm. My big thing too is just working outside, work out in the cold too. You got to keep that body moving, man. So get on them bikes, man, when you're there and keep your jacket on. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Yeah. You get on a bike, Skinny.
Bro, I got to climb a ladder every day. I was on the roof the other day, moving snow and chipping ice. I was out there looking like Yukon Cornelius, and my beard was frozen. And so, yeah, Mike, take that.
Got his ass.
Can't even spell bike.
And I tell you what, too, man. Like I lived in Chicago 10 years, and when it gets that cold, like it's not a stagnant cold. It is going to be windy. So I don't know how much these guys are going to be throwing. So it's definitely going to be up to the run game tomorrow on both teams and that run defense.
But I did see the coldest Bears game was December 22nd, 2009. It was 2 degrees and it felt like minus 13 in the stands. So it definitely gets colder. I think I saw 14 degrees. It could be single digits, they said, coming up here at the kickoff. So, and wind. So, you add that wind chill in there. That's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, they're saying minus 30.
Going to be like a brick. Yeah, football's going to be like a brick.
Unless you're Tom Brady and you deflate it a little bit, it might be a little more warmer.
Get that little extra.
Yeah, if we want to throw another Michigan cheating thing out there, there you go.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Now I'm starting to like you, Logan.
I like this guy.
Yeah, Gary, eat it.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to hit up on the offensive side of the ball before we move on to the defensive side of the ball?
How many? Let's just call it right here. How many drops is Judy going to have?
2.
It's
2.
2 big ones.
I think 2's a good. Yeah, I could go with 2.
I'm going to go 3 just because I got to go one more. And the ball's going to be cold, and he struggles with the ball being warm. So 3 to 4. 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Yowzers. Ouch. Yowzers. And then he's going to go complain to Sanders on the sideline. You got to throw a little softer, man.
Yeah.
Can't be gunning it like that, bro. It's cold out here. Sit down, idiot.
Gary, how many
Yes.
drops? Do you think he's gonna even have 10 receptions? Or
I
10
said
Gary
got Braylon
selling
Edwards.
cream
Yeah.
all the time on stuff. He cracked me up. Gary, what's the score going to be? 105 Browns, 14, minus 14, wind chill Bears. You said-
That SNL, the Chicago guys did that the Bulls were going to win 200-0. Or did say 200 was it, but Jordan's going to be held under 100 points. Yeah.
Joshua looks like, it's Eads, EADS. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anybody got an idea? Eads. Thanks for compliment on the jersey, man. Appreciate it. It's a baseball Cleveland Browns jersey. Appreciate it. Got my name on the back. I don't buy jerseys anymore because I have a jersey jinx. Last 2 jerseys I bought was Nick Chubb. We already know what happened to Nick, and JOK. And we already know what happened to JOK. So I don't buy jerseys anymore. Maybe I might get a Jerry Jeudy one.
I was going to say that, but
Maybe a Jerry Jeudy.
Can you get a Lamar Jackson one?
But why would I? Oh yeah. I'm never going to wear another team's jersey. No matter how much I despise another player. But hey, Lamar's who Lamar is, man. Actually, hats off to him, and he's a great player too. So
Shut
all
your
in
face.
fun.
Anyways, to the defensive game plan brought to you by Cleveland Ketchup. Go to clevelandketchup.com and use our code BEARDED for 10% off. And no, there's no beard hair in the ketchup, mayonnaise, or mustard. It's all natural ingredients. Even though this beard is natural, there's nothing in there besides natural ingredients. Go check them out. Another good stocking stuffer for the year. Guys, Caleb Williams last week against Green Bay, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 76.6 rate. Had a sub 60% completion 9 of his last 10 games. 24% of his throws are uncatchable. Highest in the NFL right now. Not looking good for him, especially with this defense. I know Green Bay has a pretty good defense as well, but not as good as the Browns. I'm going to put that out there right now. So all you Green Bay fans watching, you could eat that as well.
Yeah, I'm going to say something too on Caleb Williams. He's taken out of 7 games, he's taken 1 sack. No more than 1 sack a game, but there is a sack in there. So come on, Miles, let's get it.
that's right. He moves, man. We'll say it tomorrow. Like that's one thing he can do. He can get out of the pocket. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. The Browns D only gave Cam Ward last week 118 yards with a 70.1% rate. Our pass defense should do well against them. Did you guys see Cam Ward and Shador in the tunnel last week exchanging jerseys? And I
missed that.
Yeah, I believe it was. They both signed him, and Cam Ward got his. He's like, "Hurry up, man! I got to sell this thing on eBay."
One good game.
Man, that was good.
118 yards, Cam Ward. Well, surely we won that game, right? If the quarterback only threw for 118 yards against the Titans, we had to have won, right?
One would think on paper, right?
Yeah.
That's where we're good.
That's
what Browns fans are used to saying. On paper, we're Super Bowl contenders, but actual game time, we're not. Our quarterback wears a thong.
No,
that is.
I think that this was already addressed between he and his brother, and he wasn't wearing a thong.
Yeah, Shiloh asked him. Yeah, you're right, Gary. That was funny. Shiloh, they're sitting around. He's like, bro, I got to ask you something. He's like, what, man? He's like, was you wearing a thong in that game? He's like, come on, man. He's like, I have back problems. It's for my back, man. No, I'm not wearing no thong. It was just funny to see the brothers doing brother stuff, man. It was awesome. It was funny.
I think it would have been hilarious if he just has to own it and say, you know what, man? Yeah. I was
Buck Nasty, he ain't capping. He ain't capping. He's at capping. You're hating, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, you're coming straight from the player haters ball from freaking 2002. You know what I'm saying? You took that name from 2002, dude.
Buck Nasty.
Listen, guys. I don't know. I played football, baseball, and hockey growing up, and jock straps are kind of like a double G string, right? I mean, they come up. Yeah. I mean, so
Don't be
I mean,
talking.
it could have looked like a thong got twisted up in there, but
Let's stop talking about thongs here, buddy.
I don't care what he's wearing.
We don't
If
need.
he's
We
out
don't
there
need you.
throwing
We
almost
don't need
400
your.
yards a game and 3 TDs. I don't care what he's wearing. You wear what you want, Shador. Do your thing. I'm going with the back brace thing. He does have previous back injuries. It's about back supporter. Get out of here with that crap. I don't care. Like I said, wear what you want. You know, Caleb Williams paints his nails. I don't care. You're out there throwing 400 yards a game and getting touchdowns. It's about points. Let's go.
I agree. Williams is taking it. Sam already covered this. Williams is taking a sack 7 of the 8 last games. But Myles Garrett, ladies and gentlemen, is only 3 away from breaking that record. And I think this dog's going to eat this week. I'm going to say 2 sacks from Myles this game tomorrow. What do you guys got?
I'm hoping to go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm hoping just one because I know where I want this record to be broken. That's just me. I want to see it broken in Pittsburgh. You know,
Yep.
I've been on that wagon. The last 2-3 weeks I mentioned it. I want to see Mason Rudolph have to come in there, and then he'll be the reason why Myles gets that sack to put him over the top. And TJ Watt on there on the sideline. Actually, TJ Watt had some crazy collapsed lung thing go on. But anyways, I'm not a big fan of TJ Watt. Sorry about your lung, but I want to see you sitting on the sidelines like this as he passes and makes records. So
I want to hit up a comment really, really, really quick, guys. I'm sorry. Sure. This comment here. Go Pack, go, baby. 1, we're not playing the Packers this week. 2, we beat you already this year. And when you guys yelled at the stadium, you guys boosted Joe Flacco's ego because you idiots sounded like you were yelling, Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco.
Instead of go
that's
Pack,
what I
go.
was saying. Yeah.
Nice.
And he should come join a real defense. Like, didn't Micah Parsons do that and he's not doing anything this year?
Yeah. Womp, womp. Oh, hey, I have that.
We got to get the thong song queued up on there, too, every time.
Oh, yeah. Good idea, Logan. Thank you. How did that do for you? We beat you. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
You got beat by a 3-10 team.
You lost to the Browns.
That was buck nasty, bro. Check you out.
Lost to the Browns.
And then didn't Flacco beat him again with the Bengals?
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks later.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco.
Pack just don't. Pack ain't doing well in Ohio, obviously this year. So you'll have that.
Meaningless. Cool.
Bro, why
we're gonna move along. Yeah, go ahead.
We don't want to. We want to keep the viewer in here, but why is the Packers fan watching this?
I love it. Like I said,
Yeah,
brother, I
super,
appreciate
man.
all
Also, you
comments.
guys-
I want to see
You guys
everybody
don't get mad
comment.
when you I'm sitting here reading this comment. Like I just want to keep talking to this guy the whole time.
So do I too, but we're gonna move along.
Yeah.
Offensive players to look out for are Luther Burden. Did okay against Green Bay last week. He had 6 targets, 4 receptions for 67 yards. The tight ends Cole Kmet and Colston, another Michigan guy, you guys. Yeah, I pointed it out this time.
He's got like 7 catches this year. He's all right.
Yeah, but combined they had 8 targets for 6 receptions, so 71 yards and a touchdown. DeAndre Swift had 13 attempts for 63 yards, 4.8 yards a carry. The Browns have to be aware of their run game. Hopefully better than giving up 161 yards and 2 touchdowns like they did last week against the Tennessee Titans and Tony Pollard. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So this defense hopefully could stop the Bears, and the offense could work their way through this cold weather and score some points. I don't think that's going to happen, and we're going to get into score predictions here momentarily. But what do you guys?
Score predictions.
Yeah, I don't even know, man.
I'll go first. Score prediction 24-21 Browns.
24-21 Browns for Sam. Sam 24-21.
At the cold Soldier Field, the Browns triumphantly win 24-21 on one of the coldest games of this season.
We're going to say the best for last, Logan. We'll let you go last here only because I want you to stir the pot with this Green Bay guy on here.
Yeah.
And piss him off. Gary, go ahead. This is going to be insane. Watch.
All right. So especially because we're playing the Bears, I really feel like I got to like stick to what I do here. So it's going to be the Browns 142. The Bears -19.
With the wind chill.
Yeah, the wind chill.
Yeah, with a wind chill. Shadur He's gonna throw for 142 touchdowns and 3,000 yards.
Yeah.
So maybe Gary has played Madden.
With a cheat code. You got the cheat code on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You type in hashtag Judy, he'll catch every ball. Angel has 17-21 Bears. Our O-line, our backups, everyone. Chad says Browns 20, Bears 23. I said 14-17. Bears scratched their way to another win. So every week we do this when our predictions come up, we seem to lose, obviously. So if I figured we picked the Bears to win, maybe we'll get lucky again this week. So with that being said, the man of the hour, Logan Bruce, what is your score prediction for tomorrow?
Man, I can't go against the Browns. 21-10.
Oh, 21-10.
I think the defense steps up. Judy catches another touchdown, just runs it in this time, doesn't do any stupid shit. I think Shedeur has another big game, and I'm back here next Saturday, and we're talking about our franchise quarterback.
He's coming back on the show next Saturday, guys. You heard that right
here.
With another song.
Yeah,
Buck Nasty. I can't even try to read any of your comments, man, because I'm kind of busy right now. I gotta go put some more water in your mama's bowl. Buck Nasty. He'll know the reference. There's another one too, but I should hit him with it. Go ahead, Buck Nasty. Let me hear you talk some more. Browns fans are delusional.
With delusional, like we say, we all did we know we're gonna lose, but we got to say on the podcast that
Buck Nasty's mama. Buck Nasty mama probably got underwear with D holes in them.
Yeah. He's typing this all from his mom's laptop in the basement.
That's all good. It's Chappelle reference, man. That's all joking aside, brother. I love that skit with them guys and the haters ball and iced teas with them. I love that stuff, man. Hey, sorry if your mom
wait, your mom's a dead asshole?
No, his mom is dead, he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He missed the comma. He missed the comma.
So if your mom is deceased,
I hope we can help this guy out and beat the Packers rival this weekend. I hope we can do that for him. But don't get your hopes up, Buck Nasty.
Yeah, is that why she just lays there?
Yeah.
Shedeur reference there. Shedeur references there, Buck Nasty. If your mom is having to pay you passed away, apologies. If not, it's all in fun, man. I'm not trying to.
I'm sorry about her butthole.
Oh, yeah, my mom's passed away as well. She said the Browns still beat the Packers. So
there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that being said, everybody, I want to thank you for all joining us today. Comments and everything. Thank you guys. And a special thank you to Logan Bruce, man. We appreciate you joining us. And hopefully that song isn't the only thing that makes you go viral, because I've listened to some of your other stuff as well, and it is awesome. And you guys can all check him out at Logan Bruce Music. Thank you for joining us, man. If you ever want to come back on a Saturday show, man, maybe even a Tuesday show, we could have you on. Sure. That was fun.
But I was gonna get my resume together and send it over to you guys and see if I can get back on the show.
There you go, man. We'd like to have you back on. We want to see.
You got everything looking good for you besides the Michigan part, but everything else is good.
Hey, we'll see some more parodies too, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it every week now, so we'll see.
Right on,
just
man.
Get the Michigan shit. I was just joking. We don't even have a coach. So you guys can't say anything. We don't even have a coach.
And also, too, before we go, I also want to shout out. Tonight is the end of an era. Tonight is the last match for John Cena. It is his retirement match. So hustle, loyalty, respect. It's the last time we'll ever see him. So shout out to John Cena out there, man. It's his last night.
Yep. That and be sure to go check out Lego Heads Barbershop Saloon in Berea, Ohio. Marlon is a great guy. He will take care of you, get you that fade. Looking good for Christmas. Be sure to check him out. Go online and make a reservation to go get your haircut. He will take care of you.
He also has a pantry down there he has a food pantry if anybody's down there, and some people need help with meals on the table. He has a pantry down there. Feel free to stop by and help people out and drop off some food for some folks.
Yes. And the original steak and hoagies, guys. Get down there. They got some new stuff going on. It is amazing.
Yep.
2 for 20 deal right now too. 2 for 20. You could feed your whole family with those subs. These things are huge. So go check them out. They're as huge as Logan's fanfare for Michigan.
I got
and then also Buck Nasty's mom's lower butthole.
He said it. Yeah, he said it in the comments. So he's joking back, man. Real quick for the original steak and hoagies, I had a buddy go down there. He called me up the other day, Kevin Tanner. He called me up the other day and he goes, "Hey, man, I went to the Westlake location. I stopped in there. I said, hey, man, Bearded Browns brings me in today." And he was like, "Yeah, we're doing things with those guys." And he was down there and he ordered himself some food and they didn't have mushrooms. And the manager there made it all right for him. He kind of gave him a little help here and there, gave him upgraded his sizes just because he said, "Hey, man, we don't have what you need. I want to make sure you get what you get. So I'll upgrade your sandwiches," which was really nice of him to do. So thank you, Kevin, for letting me share in that. That means a lot. If you're going up to Original Steak and Hoagie, say hi from the Bearded Browns, like Middleburg Heights location, the Westlake location. And what I want to do is get down there because I know I've had their cheesesteaks, which are really good. I've had their chicken Phillies, which are really good. But they got it's entitled the Badass Burger. And they're doing chicken sandwiches. They look delicious. They got a Nashville hot honey chicken. Get down there, get yourself some grub. Like Mike said, they got 2 for 20s going on right now. And thank you, the Original Cheese and Steaks and Hoagies.
Get some for the game tomorrow. Eat it back at home watching the game.
Yes. But everybody, thank you for joining us. We will be live here Tuesday, 7:30 to drown our sorrows in another loss. I mean, Logan's the only one that predicted a win, I believe, right? Well, no, so did Gary with his.
It was a big win.
I predicted.
I hope Gary was right. Yeah.
24-21 Browns. 24-21 Browns.
The 140 touchdowns that adds up to 200 points or whatever.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
142 to negative 19. You write it down. You book it.
Yeah. Hang out for. If you guys know you got something to do at 1 o'clock, we talked about Logan, but hang out after the show. I'd like to talk to you a little bit more. So when we throw the outro music out there, hang out for a minute.
Yeah.
Until then, you guys know it.
Go
Browns.